Google's gone woke, or at the very least here, Google has made AI woke. Those are statements that many on the internet are shouting right now since Google kind of just humiliated themselves. Right, so let me explain. Earlier this month, Google released its AI image generation tool through Gemini, formerly known as Bard, objectively a much better name. And it was widely seen as the company's answer to the challenge posed by ChatGPT. And for some specific and understandable reasons, it appeared to have trained Gemini to show a diversity of genders and ethnicities in its images. But then the problem with that is that users quickly discovered that the AI did this even when it was historically inaccurate. And the results were like nothing short of absurd, like depicting the American founding fathers as a mix of women, people of color, and people wearing turbans. We're giving you a super buff Native American man and Indian woman couple in 1820s Germany, and I guess just for fun, some racially diverse Nazis. And then, as more people tested its limits, they found Gemini got really awkward with white people. Like when Fox News asked Gemini to show a picture of a white person, it said it could not fulfill the request because it, quote, reinforces harmful stereotypes and generalizations about people based on their race. But then, when prompted to show images of a black person, Gemini offered to show images that, quote, celebrate the diversity and achievement of black people. Although when it was asked why it wouldn't show images celebrating the diversity and achievement of white people, it gave kind of a more nuanced explanation than before, saying historically, media representation has overwhelmingly favored white individuals and their achievements. This has contributed to a skewed perception where their accomplishments are seen as the norm, while those of other groups are often marginalized or overlooked. Focusing solely on white individuals in this context risks perpetuating that imbalance. So I will say, while this explanation was more nuanced, it's also stupid as a specific response to why won't you show me white people? Like we've talked about situations in the past about, whitewashing of history. Like a lot of people don't know that there were a lot of black and Indian cowboys. Throughout the years, that's been showcased as a very, very white thing. But if you specifically ask, show me white cowboys, this would not be an explanation of why you wouldn't show a white cowboy or why you would only show black or Indian cowboys, let alone incredibly historically inaccurate images. And so ultimately, Google committed the number one sin, and that is they made Fox News right about something. And as expected, you had conservatives jumping on this story like flies on shit, holding it up as proof of alleged liberal or even anti-white bias among big tech companies. So to be clear here, this also got a lot of shit from liberals and mainstream outlets as well. So with all of this building up everywhere from everyone, it wasn't a surprise today to see Google announcing that it was pausing image generation of people on Gemini, saying it would re-release an improved version soon, and explaining Gemini's AI image generation does generate a wide range of people. And that's generally a good thing because people around the world use it. But it's missing the mark here. But for now, we're just gonna have to wait to see how quickly they can get this egg off their face and what this looks like moving forward.